Good afternoon, gang. It is Wednesday, July 9th, 2008, and happy 12-week anniversary to me and also to Miss Allison, who is my surgiversary buddy. My stats are the same. Highest weight 280, surgery weight 265, weighed in today at 213. So I'm down 67 pounds for the year and 52 pounds since surgery. That's all good. Very happy. Can't complain. I really would have loved 212 today. I think I was 212.9, but I'll let the scale say 213.0. That's fine. Anyway, today I kind of was just reflecting this morning on how different my life has been these past 12 weeks versus 12 weeks pre-op, because it was from the day I got my approval letter was 3 months until I actually had my surgery, and they were an extremely emotional 3 months for me. I had a unique situation where, my surgeon's office refused to operate on anyone who smoked within the last 90 days. I had started smoking again. So when I got my approval, I had to go 90 days smoke-free before the surgery. I wasn't going to risk getting a nicotine test, and I really didn't want to. There's a reason they said 90 days, so I followed the rules. Anyway, I had a unique opportunity that my reality hit the day I opened that approval letter up. That was my reality. The 14 months or however long, 13 months I had been leading up to that point previously all seemed to just disappear and drop away. And all of a sudden it was, I'm having the surgery. Like, it's real. And I went through last meal syndrome. I started therapy. I started seeing a nutritionist. I really put a group of professionals in place to support me through such a crucial time in my life and such a life-changing event. I wanted to make sure that, I was doing everything right. I don't know if there's a right or wrong, but what was right for me at least. And it was really quite an emotional ride. I blogged on my MySpace page like every other day, and I just had feelings. Every day I had something I needed to get out. Good days, bad days, whatever. Once I had the surgery, I'll tell you, I've maybe blogged 6 times since then. I do my video logs, but I've really just grown so affectionate over this community here on YouTube that I find this community so supportive. And I learn so much from everybody whose videos I watch that, I'm just trying to pay it forward, and hopefully other people can get something out of my videos. And as well, for posterity's sake, I do want to be able to look back and say, wow, look, her clavicle bones were popping out. Wow, look, her face was really thinning down. All that kind of good stuff. So, there's a little ego involved, I guess. Or this side, this dimple is does not come out when I am obese. It only comes out when I'm starting to get to a point where I can say that I'm getting thin or thinner. So anyway, I feel really great. I mean, energy levels are so high. Admittedly, I have not been to the gym in 2 weeks, and I'll be honest with you, I'm fine with that. I really am holding the gym in my back pocket, and I'm not worried about it. If I feel like going to the gym, I'll go to the gym. Now, I have made a commitment to myself. At 199 pounds, I will commit to a minimum of 3 times a week at the gym. And once I hit 185 pounds, which I will technically no longer be obese, I will simply be overweight. I will have 30 pounds to lose at that point to hit goal. And at 185 pounds, I will commit to 5 days a week at the gym. And I will commit to exercise 7 days a week. I don't care if it's even just a mile walk with my dog. I will get up and have physical activity every day. And that's a commitment I've made to myself. This is part of the lifestyle change. And that's what you have to do to be successful at weight loss surgery. You must set crystal clear goals for yourself. You must set timelines, and you must meet those goals. If you don't meet them by the timeline, it is still one day at a time, but that goal still has to very clearly be set, and you must obtain it. That's my opinion. I'm sure there's a million other people out there who've had weight loss surgery who live a completely different way post-operatively than I do. But for me, I've been on too many diets. I've gone up and down the scales. And the minute I give myself an inch, I take a mile. So that's the way I have to live. Anyway, that's really all that's going on. I don't have a whole lot to say. I know I'm usually more introspective than that, but I just kind of wanted to hear what everybody else's thoughts are, how different your life is pre-op versus post-op. The reason I was just trying to get a feel for how you all feel about that is just because I've been doing a little reading lately about how some people define weight loss surgery success, how some people define the failure. There was another girl, I don't know if she was 2 years or 3 years post-op. She had a surgiversary come up, and she posted on that famous website I always go on. And she just kind of gave the newbies a little heads up that, you know, you get really used to the wow moments. You know, we all have our own wow moments. We get to a specific size, we hit a certain weight, we finally hit Wonderland. You know, whatever your own personal wow moments are, you know, mine was crossing my legs. Now I find myself crossing my legs without even thinking about it. When am I not crossing my legs? But anyway, she says eventually they dwindle off. You know, you hit all of the little mini goals you set for yourself. And sometimes you can be left feeling a little empty. Sometimes you can be left just, you know, like what's next? Kind of like a letdown. And so I'm personally just kind of being introspective about that just because I would rather be prepared. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but I would rather get the heads up that it's going to happen than kind of just wake up one day and be like, is this it? What's next? You know, so I can prepare myself. You know, maybe I can try new things and maybe find a couple new hobbies that I like to fill the time. So when those little rewards don't happen and the little goals, you know, I don't have any more little goals to meet, I can have other positive things in my life to kind of fill those voids. So that's kind of just what I was thinking about. And y'all are such a supportive group of wonderful people. And I was just wondering what your thoughts were on that. You know, what happens when you don't have any more wow moments? You hit your goal and you work to just maintain. So what's next? Anyone have any thoughts on that? Anyway, MJ, I saw your video about your orientation. Congratulations, honey. And you're on your road. That was a big milestone for you. And you have a couple more little appointments you need to knock out. And the most frustrating thing about where you're at is the waiting game. You're constantly waiting to get in to see the next doctor. So whatever you can knock out simultaneously, do it. That way you can just have all your loose ends wrapped up, meet with the surgeon, submit to the insurance company, and boom, be on the schedule. So good luck to you, honey. Allison, I can't wait to see your video. You are a hoot. I love you. You have such a personality on you. I just adore you. And so I'm excited to hear what you have to say as well. And to everyone else out there, hit me up, questions, comments, whatever I can do to help. And I hope y'all have a fabulous day. And again, thank you for listening, everybody. Y'all are very special. And as the days go on and the weeks go on, you mean a little bit more to me each and every day. So thank you, gang. Take care, everybody.